This deck is so much fun and stronger than you expect. Almighty King Gomah from FB06. It's a very interesting leader, it's one of the most fun I've ever seen in this game, and it's quite competitive as well. I've already won a local event and I'm having good results on ladder as well. So what it does, on the Awaken side, when you attack, you place one field that includes Demon Realm or Demon World in your drop, and play one battle card with a cost of 3 or less and the same special trait as the field from your hand. So you can cheat out bodies from your hand, and you need to make sure that the number of the Demon World matches with your cards in hand. So if you're second Demon World field, you need to play a second Demon World card as well. Same for first Demon World. There are no third Demon World fields as of now, so don't care about that. The deck construction is quite simple. There are 5 cantrips for the Jesu. This is the best cantrip you can have because it searches for your fields and your Gomah, and this is just the general cantrip. Gomah is actually your leader. It's so strong, it draws 1 when play, and when attacking, once per turn, it can play a field from your drop to your field. So this is the best card in your deck. You always need to see it from turn 4 onwards. That's why I'm playing this Searcher, even though might miss a lot of times. It is still needed. Marba is quite needed to cheat out fields for only 1 energy, because if you have 2 or more cards with Demon Realm or Demon World, you can rest it and play 1 field with a cost of 2 or less. So you can cheat out a 2-cost field for only 1 energy. Frieza is a staple in every yellow deck since FB01. Kadim is just a card that can swing for 20, take 1 life, and rest an opponent card. So it's quite nice to swing at the opponent's board, to self-awaken, and swing 20 in general. His Promarinsu is really good into blue decks and yellow decks, and into basically everything that have cost-based removal, because on the opponent's turn it raises your DA cost by 2, so it is really strong to play around enemy Gohans, Final Explosion, even 10x if you're facing black decks. And it's also a self-awakener, so it is quite nice to have into those matchups if it sticks on board. Then there's the Arinsu 3-drop. This is one of your tools to draw. You don't care about the on-play effect because I'm not even playing Kudu, but the important one is the activate main once per turn. You can switch 1 card in your battle area to rest mode and draw 1 and rest an opponent piece. Take note that you can use this effect on your fields. Every one of your fields doesn't have a rest effect, so you can use them in combo with your Arinsu ability. Kraken is quite simple, swings for 25 and untap 1 energy if you have 2 or more cards. And every single effect works with your field as well. So it's not limited to all the battle cards, it also works on field. It always refers to battle area, and keep in mind that your field stays in the battle area as well. Might is basically the Goku of this deck. Keep the opponent pieces frozen in place for 1 turn. You can cheat out with the second Demon World fields. And about the fields, I'm playing 4 fields and 2 fields. This is the most situational one because it untaps your pieces. It's quite nice only in the late game, whenever you need to close out the game. You can play this to re-stand multiple times your 4-cost Gomah and swing for 30 again and again. But in every other scenario it's quite useless, so that's why I'm on 2 copies only. This is your bread and butter. It is the only field that can draw, and it also acts as a self-awakener. So you always want to see it in the early game to take 1 life, draw 1 card. And it is the second Demon World field. It is the only second Demon World field, so keep that in mind. And this is very nice to control the board, because it is also a self-awakener and it can KO a 4 or less rested in the opponent battle area. But let's see some gameplay. Okay, this match we're facing a god player on Jiren. So some of you might think that this is a bad matchup, since we have no real way to deal with 4-cost Jiren because we're not running the 4-cost SCR Frieza. But I'm gonna show you how to deal with that deck in particular. Like, subscribe. You want a mulligan? You always wanna start, of course, with your field, with your Kadim. So this is a perfect end for the basically every match. I'm gonna charge my might, Swing for 15. He's always gonna take, because he wanna Fast Awaken and play D4 cause Jiren. And I'm gonna Fast Awaken as well. So I'm playing my field, taking 1 life, draw 1 card. That's perfect. He's swinging. I'm gonna take every hit. This deck wanna Fast Awaken into everything, so you always wanna take every hit from the opponent. And playing fields are quite nice, because if you're facing yellow deck, for example, they cannot rest your stuff and swing at it, because you don't have anything on board and you only have your field. Kadim is the perfect T to play, because you have Kadim and the field, it can activate the effect and rest an opponent battle card. So I'm swinging, taking 1 life, resting the Roshi, and then I'm swinging at the Roshi. Taking care of the cantrip. That is really, really nice. Now he's gonna swing at my Kadim, but he's not gonna shading it, because he's not comboed anything. He's gonna play a Piccolo cantrip, and a hit, and he's gonna try to kill my Kadim. So here, I wanna save it, because next turn I'm at 4 energy. I can swing with my Kadim, I can take 1 life, flip, and then if I find a Gomah, I can play that on 4 energy already. That's why I'm saving my Kadim. Unfortunately, I don't get my Gomah, but I'm a swing with Kadim as well. Take 1 life, rest the Goku, and Awakening right away. He let it die. I'ma play my Dejesu to find the King Gomah. And luckily I find it, so I can even maybe play it here thanks to my Kraken. So I swing with Gomah, sack the field. The field is a second Demon Wall, so I can play a second Demon Wall from my hand. And boom, there's the Kraken. So he's gonna take the swing. Goku's dead. Swing with the Kraken, untap 1 energy. I'm then at 4 energy again. He's gonna take the 25, play Gomah, draw 1, swing, take back the field. Not taking life, of course, but drawing 1. And now I already have an established board. So Kadim on board, Kraken on board, and Gomah on board. And I'm preventing the opponent from playing Jiren. Because if he plays Jiren, he's not dealing with my board, and I'm quite happy with that. I swing for 30. He has to awaken and block with 10k. So we're in an ideal spot into Jiren, established board, enough field in hand to deal with his Jiren, and another Gomah on the opponent turn in case he plays something else and tries to remove my Gomah. That's what you wanna aim for in this particular matchup. He swing, I let it die. I don't actually care, I don't wanna save it, I wanna save my other pieces. So he's gonna swing 35 on my Kraken, and I'm using a super combo to save it, because I wanna keep the board. This is not a smart move from the opponent, because I can easily deal with that, and he's leaving my Gomah on board, but you're gonna see it in a moment. I'll play the field, KO Jiren, play another field, KO it again. Boom, Jiren is done. Then I swing with lead, pop field, and this field is a first Demon World, so I can play my Arinsu that's also a first Demon World. Combo the Dejesu, swing for 25, and he has to block. Then I'm a swing with my Kraken, untap 1 energy, and he has to block again. Swing with Gomah, playing the field, drawing 1, 30k. Using Arinsu effect, tapping the field, as I said, drawing 1, swing for 25k. And it's gonna block again. And I'm gonna end my turn playing another Dejesu and preparing my hand for the next turn. In case I didn't have another Gomah, I would have searched it with my Dejesu as well. Luckily, I have another one for the next turn, but I played it anyways, because I want to play 1 Gomah each turn if I can. So, you always want to keep at least 1 of your Gomahs in hand. He's gonna swing at my Arinsu. I'm a block, of course, with my 5k on board. And now he's playing Ramshu to get rid of my Gomah. Swing in there, I block. I always want to keep my board intact if possible, because I'm a Swarm deck. I thrive with a lot of pieces on board that can do a lot of stuff. So this is +1 card every turn, this is +1 energy. So everything that it survives is gonna snowball my advantage even harder. I charge my field, I don't care. Use Arinsu, tap field, draw 1. Play Gomah, draw 1. Swing with Kraken, untap 1. And he takes it. Now I'm gonna swing with Arinsu, he has to block. Play the Jesu. Find another Gomah for the next turn, swing with Gomah. Play the field. Swing with lead. Notice that even though I could play another field to draw again with my Gomah, I didn't have a good target for my second Demon World. I could have played the Might, that's a second Demon World, to keep the Ramship frozen, but I don't have another Might in case the opponent goes for a UI next turn. So I wanted to save my Might and play another Arinsu instead. That's why I switched the field to a first Demon World with my Gomah swing, and then swung with my leader to play another Arinsu on board. You could have played the Might of the leader effect, but I think this is stronger. So I'm swinging for 25, playing another field, draw 1, Arinsu effect, draw 1 more. Look at how much am I drawing. Like, if you have a wide field, you're doing a lot of stuff every turn. So it is really, really fun to pilot, I think, personally. And now he doesn't have another UI. He has few cards in hand. It's quite unfortunate on his end, but even if he had the UI, he would have charged 1, played the UI, and then he was left with 2 in hand. And I could have tried to save a couple of my pieces and won the next turn anyways. I could have locked the UI with the Might, played another Gomah, so it was a winning position anyways. Now I'm saving everything. I know he can't play the UI, he's just gonna play another Jiren, swing, and this game is just GG, he can't do anything. Look how I can deal with the Jiren. First, I'm activating my Arinsu, draw 1, play Marba, cheat out the field, kill that, swing with Gomah, play another field, kill the Jiren again. And he can't activate the Jiren, because the Gomah effect is when attacking, and the Jiren dies before being able to activate its own effect. Now he blocks. And I can even play another Gomah because I have 4 extra energy. He takes. And this is just GG. He can't do anything. I'll play another Arinsu. And EFFs, of course. Let me know what you think about the decks in the comments below. And if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on twitch.tv/isolumkr. I stream every day there as well. And see you next time, guys.